The SpaceX Dragon capsule with 4 astronauts aboard splashed down safely just off the coast of California, in San Diego, California, just before 4 a.m. Eastern time and just after midnight on the West Coast. These 4 astronauts were returning about a month early from the International Space Station because of a medical situation with one of the astronauts on board, and because of that medical situation, NASA officials decided for this crew to return about a month early. They spent about 167 days in space. Right now that leaves only 3 astronauts aboard the International Space Station. The other crew, the next crew that will go in there and support the International Space Station, won't take off for about a month or so. But the NASA administrator said that the astronaut in question is simply, quote, doing fine. All 4 of those astronauts were taken out of the capsule in the ocean and then helicoptered into San Diego, where they will spend the rest of the day at a hospital being checked out. It won't be until Friday before all of those astronauts are also brought back here to the Johnson Space Center in Houston. And as we look for clues, as we watched the astronauts emerge from the capsule, it was really difficult to tell as to who might have been the person affected, or the astronaut affected with a medical condition. All 4 astronauts appeared to be in good spirits, waving and saluting everyone on the ship around them, and all those other crew members that were helping them emerged from the capsule and then being brought into the other part of the ship, where they were continued to undergo medical evaluation. So clearly, whatever happened, it was serious enough for NASA officials to want to cut this mission early, but it's also standard procedure for NASA officials to keep very close to the vest because of health privacy reasons, any kind of medical conditions that these astronauts are dealing with, and it's up to that individual astronaut to decide whether or not they want to divulge what happened. So it's possible we never really know for sure which astronaut was affected and in what way. But clearly all 4 of the astronauts looking to be in very good spirits as they emerge from the capsule in the early morning hours on this Thursday. I'm Ed Lavendera reporting from the Johnson Space Center in Houston.